There are all kinds of people in the world who have strange names, but I don't think that I've ever met anyone in my life that has a name as strange as mine. This is me, shortly after being born.
It seems that Jigomo-kun is hungry. Jigomo, seriously?
I was being laughed at by the nurses because my name is actually Jagaimo. To make things worse, my father, who gave me this horrible name, just disappeared as soon as I was born. Thanks to this horrible name, I had to put up with a lot of crap that normal people didn't have to, but I managed to make it to high school.
Alright, we're gonna have a speech next class on why our parents gave us our names.
Okay. I don't need to talk to my parents to ask why I got the name that I do. My classmate, Hidenari Tokuyama, started talking about his name, proud to brag. The Tokuyama family was a really famous family back in the day, and we've been using names with Hide in it for generations.
Wow, that's cool.
Man, it's so cool to have a name that has been passed down from a long time ago.
Right? But I mean, I'm more curious as to why Mr. Potato over there has the name Jagaimo.
True. I wonder why his parents ever named him Jagaimo.
Maybe his ancestors were potato farmers or something.
Yeah, you're telling me. You have no idea how much I want to know why I was named this too. I have been thinking about why my father named me Jagaimo from a young age, but I haven't been able to come up with a logical reason yet. You get it, right?
I don't know.
Hey guys, going to the club meets after class is my one salvation and place of peace, since it's so uncomfortable to be in my classroom. Ah, Jagaimo, what's up? Masamune-kun, who's famous as a manichuber, started this whole club. There are only 3 club members here. What kind of problem are you solving today?
It's this.
Masamune-kun had prepared a question that had the hiragana symbol for G, except it was bigger. It was a fairly simple riddle. Za, ji, zu, ze, zo.
I've got it. The G is big, so the answer is Jidai.
Perfect! Maybe that was too easy for you, huh? I see. Jidai. Alright, since we're all here now, there's something that I want to talk to you guys about. Something you want to talk to us about?
What is it?
Ta-da! Why don't we go to this event this weekend with the Code Cracking Club? Tokuyama Castle Treasure Hunt?
Wow, that sounds real fun.
That weekend... Thank you for joining the event to look for the buried treasure at Tokuyama Castle. I'm the guide, Keita.
Thank you.
Do we get to keep the treasure if we find it? I mean, sure. It's an event to look for the treasure, but the truth is that we kind of just walk around the castle and talk about the history. Yeah, I kind of figured that much. Huh? So is there not an actual buried treasure? No, I think that there is. It's just that it hasn't been found yet.
So, we could use this history guide as a clue to find the real buried treasure of Tokuyama Castle?
Yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. So, I want you to really calm down and focus on what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Keita-san taught us all kinds of history behind the castle. Masamune-kun and Ayu took notes at every turn, making sure to not miss any details. The buried treasure, huh? There has to be a code.
I'm sure there's this clue hidden in the history of the castle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't that kind of event. After the history guide, I was waiting for Masamune-kun and Ayu to finish taking their notes when... if it isn't Jagaimo. Huh? What are you doing here, huh? You here to dig up some potatoes or something, huh? I ran into Hidenari-kun, who had been part of the same event. Why did I have to run into him here? Did you know that the Tokuyama Castle is actually my ancestor's castle? I guess it's not wrong for me to say that this castle is literally my own castle too. Yeah, that was a long time ago. What? Are you jealous because your ancestors are too busy planting and digging up frickin' potatoes in the dirt? I was getting annoyed with Hidenari messing with me, but... Hey, sorry about that. I'm done, so let's get going. Masamune-kun. Maybe Masamune-kun kind of figured out what was going on. He pulled me away from Hidenari. Thank you for that, Masamune-kun. It's the first time I saw him, but oh man, he's kind of a prick, huh? Just don't worry about him. After getting home, I thought I could have a good time, but thanks to this name, I made my friends have to deal with something they didn't have to. Screw this frickin' name! I got so mad at my name that I just threw my name document onto the ground when... What? I noticed that there was something written on the back of the document. The buried treasure does not belong to the Tokuyama family. Huh? What's this talking about? The next day, I showed the back of the document with a mysterious message to Masamune-kun and Ayu. The buried treasure does not belong to the Tokuyama family. Interesting. This is definitely a head-scratcher.
The fact that it's written on your naming document must mean that it's got something to do with you, Jagaimo-kun.
Huh. But I mean, my household has got literally no significant history unlike the Tokuyama family. We were just chatting in the club room about what the message meant when... Sounds like you guys are talking about my family, huh?
Huh?
Wait, did you guys figure out where the buried treasure was or something? Hidenari showed up and barged into the club meeting after hearing Tokuyama family. The buried treasure belongs to the Tokuyama family, so if you know where it is, you should just tell me now. Is this your clue or something? Hidenari took my naming document and... Hey! Huh? The buried treasure doesn't belong to the Tokuyama family! What the hell is this? I don't really know either. Masamune-kun was quietly and calmly brainstorming as Hidenari-kun continued to rage. Actually, that might not be the case. What?
Huh?
Did you figure something out, Masamune-kun? I think I might have just figured out the secret hidden behind your name, Jagaimo-kun. Something really, really big. Huh? This name is potentially a hidden message from your father to find something. Huh? That next weekend, we got on the train with Masamune-kun to head out somewhere.
Masamune-kun, you didn't tell us where we were going. So where are we going?
We're going to solve the mystery behind Jagaimo-kun's name. Huh? We managed to make it to a city called Kuchinawa City. It was a city surrounded and filled with nature.
Wow, this is such a beautiful place. There's so much Mother Nature.
They had been suspicious from before, so I followed them, but what the hell are they coming here for? What are we doing here? If what I'm thinking is right, then I think that we can find a secret behind your name, Jagaimo-kun. Huh? Here? I've never been in this city in my life.
What made you think that anyway?
I just thought that the kanji his dad used to write his name was a little peculiar, you know? Normally, Jagaimo is written like this. True. But you know how the kanji that's used in your name is also read as Kuchinawa? That's why I figured out it's got something to do with this city.
I see.
I think that just like it was written on your name document, the buried treasure might not belong to the Tokuyama family. It might belong to the Shirosaki family. And there's gotta be some clues about that here. Huh? What? That's impossible. That's not possible! After the buried treasure event, I had read all kinds of documents related to the Tokuyama castle, the Shirosaki family. If this name is written down in the list of names that were somehow connected to the Tokuyama castle, that might mean that he's actually related to the treasure. So yeah, I think that there's a good chance that Jagaimo-kun's ancestors potentially have a deep connection with the buried treasure. I see. Oh no, impossible! That cannot be allowed to happen! I can't say that I was totally sure, but I followed Masamune-kun and we had made it to a large forest in the countryside. There has to be something located on this mountain.
Dirt roads are so tiring.
Why did you come to this seemingly insignificant mountain? Well, the kanji for potato is also used in other kinds of potatoes in the potato family. So I thought that maybe it had something to do with the countryside mountain. Sato meaning countryside and Yama mountain. Then, if you make the connection, Jagaimo Shirosaki, which could be interpreted as Shirosaki family treasure, is located in the mountain in the countryside, in the city Kuchinawa.
Wow, I see.
I don't know. I see. Even if that's the case, if I find a buried treasure first, it's gonna be my treasure. I'm not gonna let that prick take it from me. We were walking in the mountains for a while when... There's a cabin over there!
Why is there a cabin located in such an inconvenient location?
And it looks like there's been someone living in it too. Excuse me, is someone in here? Masamune-kun knocked and called out to anyone inside the cabin. A man answered the door.
Are you Jagaimo?
Huh?
I'm so amazed that you made it this far.
Tears began to pour out of his eyes. Huh? Why do you know my name?
What do you mean, why? I'm the one that gave you that name.
Huh? So, are you telling me that you're my dad?
That's right. Oh, Jagaimo, you're so grown up now.
Suddenly, I was face to face with the man that was responsible for all of my pain and suffering for all of these years. I'm so grown up now. Oh, shut the hell up! I couldn't hold back the anger that was building inside of me. Do you realize the kind of pain and suffering that I had experienced over the course of my life because of the ridiculous name that you gave me?
I'm sorry. There's really good reason for that, though. The fact that you made it all the way up to this cabin must mean that you have some kind of inkling, right?
Jagaimo-kun, please. I totally get why you'd be upset, but first, why don't we listen to what he has to say?
Yeah, you might be able to figure out why your father ever named you that.
Well, we have to talk about some history for a little bit. Tokuyama Castle actually used to be a castle that the Shirosaki family built a long time ago. The Shirosaki family leader wasn't able to have any kids, so they adopted a son from the Tokuyama family. But the son that was adopted didn't take the Shirosaki name. Instead, he called the castle part of the Tokuyama family.
There's so much history.
But if they couldn't have kids, why is it that Jagomo-kun has a Shirosaki family name?
Well, it was thought that at one point the Shirosaki household had died out, but it turns out that they were able to have a child after they adopted.
Huh?
However, the Tokuyama household tried to remove the child because it would be unfavorable for them for obvious reasons, which is why they hid the child and passed on the secret location of the buried treasure between generations.
That's my family roots, huh?
What the hell? Does that mean that he's the one that's looking over the buried treasure right now? This is all so horrible. I hate it. I'm gonna find the treasure.
I looked around the cabin without getting caught, trying to see if I could find a treasure. It's here. I bet you that the treasure is gonna be hidden in here. I found a set of stairs that went underground. After going down, I found a massive door. This has to be where the hidden treasure is. Now it's all mine. I opened the door in a hurry and... right at that moment, a huge amount of strings came out and I was quickly wrapped up in a string, unable to move.
What is this? Ugh! I can't get it off!
Crap, if I take my time, I'm gonna get caught! Then, I heard the sound of some really loud bells ringing through the halls.
Crap, this is not good at all! But I can't get out! Damn it!
I was spun up like prey in a spider web while the bells rung through the halls. It was like I had been caught in a trap that was several generations old when...
What the... Huh?
Jagaimo and his little friend showed up downstairs.
Wait, is that?
Yeah, he's my classmate and also apparently the heir in the Tokuyama family. Ah, he's that boy that was messing with you at that buried treasure hunt event. He must have been tailing us the whole way.
Yeah, I'm from the Tokuyama family. That means that this buried treasure is mine!
I don't know how you can confidently say that in your current situation. This was clearly an emergency situation, but my father...
Ah, this is hilarious! We've managed to secure the heir to the Tokuyama family!
He seemed to be so proud of himself for the situation. I mean, yes, they were after the treasure, but why did you do something so complicated?
Well... the Shirosaki household handed down the location of the hidden treasure through secret codes between each generation, so that the Tokuyama household wouldn't figure anything out. You had to tell the truth to the child when he or she turned 18, and the role of the father was to protect the buried treasure until they were ready to inherit the secret.
I see.
Our household has always had a thing for riddles and mysteries. You're the same way, right?
I mean, yeah, but...
But you've managed to crack the code and you're not even 18 years old yet! I knew you had it in you, son. That's my boy!
Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not the one that cracked the code. And do we have to continue doing this from now on, too? I don't want to live in a frickin' cabin in the woods just to protect some buried gold or something.
True. Times are different now. I think that people might actually listen to what we have to say now.
Well, if you want to do something like that, I have an idea! Later, I would show up on Masamune-kun's channel on ManiTube to reveal to the world that the hidden treasure that the Tokuyama family is hunting for is actually the Shirosaki household treasure. So that's how my ancestors managed to get away with their lives and their treasures. It has been protected down the generations ever since. People were shocked to hear about this, to say the least, and I quickly became a famous man. No one laughed at my name anymore.
Damn it, I hate this! The buried treasure is supposed to go to me, the heir of the Tokuyama castle!
What are you talking about? We just so happen to have the same last name. We've got nothing to do with the Tokuyama castle or the family. They're complete strangers.
Huh? Well, then, who are my ancestors? What's the reason that I've got my name?
Our ancestors are all potato farmers through the generations. Your name is from baked potatoes. That's why we use those kanjis.
Huh? You're kidding me, right? My ancestors used to be frickin' potato farmers?
Do you guys know the truth behind your name and why you got it? Don't forget to subscribe!
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!